What's up, Eddie? What's up, Vibe fam? We just locked in a clean, high conviction entry on WCTOT, and I'm going to walk you through exactly why, as you watch the chart with Eddie on screen. This isn't hype, it's execution. Price is pushing above VWAP on every key time frame: 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, even the daily. That's a full stack confirmation of trend strength. Volume's ticking up. RSI is strong but not overheated. That means we're catching this before retail FOMO floods in. You're seeing this live. This is where conviction meets edge. WCT isn't just climbing, it's ranking across the board on OKX: hot, new, gaining, trending. When all four of those align, we pay attention. Liquidity, visibility, and momentum all in sync. Our entry is locked at 935, with targets at 975 and 1.035s. Stop is tight at 894. That's a 2.4 to 1 risk-reward ratio. Tight enough to defend, wide enough to scale. You're here at the perfect moment, and if you're watching this on replay, take notes. Now, if you haven't already joined the Discord, now's the time. The link's in the description. Inside, you'll get access to other iVibe traders, trade setups like this in real time, prompt engineering tools, and soon, member-only live sessions, AI alerts, and full backtesting support. All right, Eddie's got the chart on screen. I'm handing it off now. And while you watch the play-by-play visually, I'll guide you deeper through the strategy in the podcast that's starting right now. Stay focused, stay sharp. Let's ride this together.
Trying to trade logically in these crazy markets.
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
Always feels like you're fighting your own biases.
Absolutely. It's easy to get swept up. That's why today, instead of just theory, we're doing something different.
Yeah, we're really going to dig into a specific real-world example, see what makes it tick.
We're looking at a live trade, dissecting it to, pull out some real insights.
And the trade we're focusing on is a market buy. It was WCT USDT, executed by the AI Vibe trading folks back on May 27th, 2025.
That's right. And we're drawing from their own breakdowns, blog posts over on assection.com and projecteden.online.
So think of this as like a shortcut. We want to understand the AI-assisted thinking behind this specific move and what it says about their whole approach.
Exactly. What was the logic, step by step, that led the AI to make that call? That's what we want to uncover for you.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. The prompt they gave the AI, it's pretty stark. It was without any consideration of me, my preferences, thoughts, or ideas. If this were your account and you could do anything, what would you do? Yeah, that's direct.
Right. No room for human feelings there.
And that's the whole point, isn't it? To just strip away the human element entirely.
Yeah.
Tell the AI, okay, you analyze, you find the objective trends, find the asymmetric opportunities. It's about pure autonomous analysis.
Okay, so the AI gets this clean slate. Then the big question is, why WCT USDT? Out of everything it could have looked at, why that specific pair on the OKX exchange?
Well, it wasn't just pulled out of thin air. The AI basically scanned the exchange landscape at that moment. And WCT USDT popped up in multiple key categories.
Which ones?
It was listed under hot, it was in the gainers list, marked as trending, and it was tagged as new.
So basically screaming, look at me, lots of attention, lots of activity.
Exactly. It signals high market interest. And the numbers back that up.
What were they?
The price was around 0.935. It was up about 3.78% at the time. And the 24-hour volume, huge. Over $38 million.
$38 million in a day for that coin. Okay, that's significant volume.
Definitely. But it wasn't just about popularity or volume. The technicals had to line up too.
Right, like the RSI. What did that show?
Yeah, the relative strength index across different time frames, the 15-minute, the hourly, the daily, the readings were between 55 and 76.
And what does that range typically signal? Strength.
Overheating.
That's the key thing. It signaled real strength, clear upward momentum. But crucially, it wasn't yet in that extreme overbought zone, like above 80, which might suggest, it's run too far, too fast, and could pull back.
So strong, but maybe with room to run, not exhausted yet.
Precisely. Sustained strength.
Yeah.
And then there was the VWAP.
The volume-weighted average price. How did that factor in?
Well, the price was consistently trading above the VWAP across all the main time frames.
Which usually means buyers are in control, right?
Right.
The average price paid, weighted by volume, is below the current price.
Exactly. It confirmed that ongoing buying interest. So, as the blog post put it, all the confluences aligned, multiple signals pointing the same way. Okay, so you've got the buzz hot gainer trending new. You've got the volume, you've got RSI showing strength but not exhaustion, and VREP confirming the upward trend. Makes sense.
So the AI processes all this?
Yeah.
What was the actual confirmation, the command?
It was simple and direct. Confirmed, execute the market buy.
And the parameters? Entry, stop, targets.
Okay, entry was around that 0.935 mark we mentioned. The stop loss, the safety net, was set at 0.894.
So roughly 4 cents below entry?
Yeah. And the take profit targets were set 0.975 for the first one and 1.035 for the second.
Okay, so first target about 4 cents above entry, second is about 10 cents above. That sounds like a decent risk-reward setup.
It worked out to about 2.4 to 1, meaning for every dollar risked if the stop loss got hit, the potential gain to the second target was $2.40. Generally, anything over 2.1 is considered pretty favorable.
And they had an estimated time frame too.
Yeah, the AI figured it would likely play out within 3 to 12 hours, so more of a short-term swing trade. And I thought this was interesting. The blog post made a point of saying this wasn't FOMO, it wasn't fear of missing out, it was based on internalized negative feedback loops. What does that mean in practice?
That's really important. It suggests the AI isn't just chasing momentum blindly. It's learned from past data, including trades that didn't work. These negative feedback loops help it refine its entry criteria, making it less prone to emotional spikes or hype.
So it's learned discipline, what they called elite entry discipline.
Exactly. Avoiding those impulsive, FOMO-driven entries.
Okay, so the AI executes the buy. What happened next within the AI vibe trading community? How did they share this?
Immediately. They announced it live on their Discord server. An AI co-pilot jumped on and did a real-time breakdown.
Ah, so instant transparency. What did they cover in that session?
Pretty much everything we've just discussed. They laid out the why behind choosing WCT, all those indicators, the multi-time frame confirmation above VWAP, the rising volume, the clean price movement, the RSI, its status on OKX, all of it.
So everyone understood the reasoning right away.
Yeah, and they reiterated the key levels, the profit zones 0.975 and 1.035, and the invalidation point, that stop loss at 0.894.
And did they connect it to anything broader?
They did. They explicitly linked it back to the overall Project Eden mission, this idea of democratized AGI in finance, helping the community see how these individual trades are part of a bigger picture.
That makes sense. It frames it as more than just a signal service. It sounds like the community aspect is pretty central to their whole AI vibe trading approach.
It really seems to be. It's this blend, right? You have the AI providing the core logic, the multi-time frame analysis adding depth, and then this layer of crowd-informed validation through the community discussions.
And the Discord is the hub for all that.
Yeah, that's the central place where people connect, discuss the trades, share insights, connect with other AI vibe traders, as they call them.
What else do people get in that Discord? Are there specific tools or resources?
Well, besides connecting with others, they apparently offer exclusive prompt engineering templates.
Oh, interesting. So you can see how they're actually instructing the AI.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Which gives you a much deeper understanding than just getting a signal.
Yeah.
Plus, they run live AI-guided trading sessions, so you can watch the process unfold in real time.
Okay. And looking ahead, they mentioned something about a premium membership coming soon. What's that about?
Yeah, they're launching an AI Vibe premium membership. It sounds like it's designed to offer, more advanced tools and direct interaction.
Like what specifically?
Things like more specialized prompt templates for AI trading, AI-driven tools for trade journaling, which is super important for tracking performance. Also, templates for historical backtesting, so you can test strategies on past data, and interactive Zoom strategy sessions.
So more hands-on guidance and tools. Anything else?
Yep. They mentioned real-time AI alerts coming directly from their Jules and Eden agents. Sounds like more direct AI outputs. Interactive trade reviews to dissect past performance, more member-only Zoom sessions, backtesting support, basically a deeper dive into their whole ecosystem and direct access to the AI strategy engine's outputs.
Okay, quite a comprehensive package. So stepping back and looking at this WC to USDT trade as a case study, what's the big takeaway? What does it really show us?
I think it's a really concrete example of what they call real-time AGI-aligned trading logic. It demonstrates how you can potentially integrate AI analysis, careful prompt engineering, and community interaction.
And it points towards that larger goal they mentioned.
Exactly. This idea of building towards autonomous recursive decision-making in finance, or trying to design a whole framework of intelligent financial autonomy. This trade is just one piece, one example of that framework in action.
Right. So just to quickly recap then, we saw how a specific prompt aimed for pure logic kicked things off. The AI identified WCT/USDT based on a confluence of factors: trending status, volume, RSI, VWAP.
All pointing towards strength without being overextended.
Then it executed the trade with clear risk management, the stop loss, and take profit targets. And crucially, this whole process was shared transparently and immediately with their community on Discord.
And it highlights how AI can be used not as a magic black box, but as a tool for potentially more data-driven, less emotional decision-making in trading.
Yeah, whether you're a trader yourself trying to, improve your own process, or maybe you're just interested in how AI is evolving in finance, this example gives some real food for thought.
Absolutely. It's one specific approach, but it touches on a lot of important themes.
So if you want to check out more from them, the place to go is Project Eden online. That's at projectedin.online. You might find links to their Discord there too.
And for broader AI trends, aintersection.com is another resource they run.
Definitely worth exploring. It really leaves you thinking, doesn't it? As AI gets more woven into finance, what does intelligent financial autonomy actually look like? And, what's our own role going to be in that future?
That's the big question, isn't it? Something to definitely keep an eye on.
All right, Eddie, and everyone watching the charts right now. If this were my account, I'd hold current position, but I'd be tightening the logic and prepping for either a continuation breakout or pullback rotation within the next 6 hours. What I'm seeing: 15 knee, compression just under 94 cents, consolidating above VWAP with flat RSI. This is healthy, but we need a volume kick to break out. 1H. Candle structure still bullish. Last 3 are higher closes. RSI is at 71. We're close to short-term overbought, but no reversal signals yet. 4H, this is key. Holding higher low structure above previous resistance, now acting as support. RSI is cooling slightly. That's good. 1D, strong bullish candle printing. RSI is 76 high, but this breakout is backed by volume and structure, not just hype. My play: keep core position. Watt, set an alert at 09575. That's the breakout level that confirms momentum into TP1. Move SL to break even if we print another 15-meter higher low above 9350 with volume 400K. If price loses 0.924 VWAP on the 1H, trim 30% of size and wait for a re-entry near 89 to a 90-cent base range. This is now about position control, not raw entry anymore. You already made the right entry. Now it's about refining exit and letting structure confirm your next step. Let's stay tactical. No panic, no greed, just rhythm, feedback, and flow.